big, strong, and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Vucevic. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Daniels with it. Here's Rizachet. Inside. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And a nice stroke that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. But they have not overcome that. Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. In that play, he did so.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Young. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Here's Buzelis. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Young dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Pass to Vucevic. White, wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Okongwu slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Jones. Still without a basket. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. No block shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jones. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. Risa Shea.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Risa Shea thrives in that role.
Jones drives in. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Capella sets a screen for Risa Shea. From 12 feet out. Rebound by Smith. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
I see him.
Giddey with it, working on Niang. And Giddey gets it to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Risa Shea wide open. A three-pointer no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Jones makes it off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago. And Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Well, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Risa Shea looking like a polished shooter already.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Giddey the pass to Smith. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for George Niang. Daniels, he's checked in for Mann. Young is subbed in for Karis LeVert. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Ellis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Ball finds White. Back to Ball. His three-pointers off the mark. Action gone. 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Johnson. Ball against Young.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And so Young nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic against Okongwu. And it's Vucevic missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Young, right side. And Ball with the block. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta leading by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
He gets that one. Vucevic has got 6 points.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Ball against Young. Drills the three-pointer. 16 points for him as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The kick out to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Some gamesmanship now as Ball saw 1-3 go and said, I'll get one back on you.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
While Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Atlanta with the rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Johnson kicks to Young. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
It's Giddey with the drive. Count that one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Reza Shea. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Here's Giddey. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Reza Shea. Mann's checked in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. And then for Chicago, Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosumu in for Josh Giddey. Johnson with a screen on White. They get it back. The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. Jones checked in for Chicago. And Johnson drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Williams has a screen for White. At the elbow, Jones. Outside, White. Shoots over man. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Johnson outside. Capella finds Niang. on the wing, man. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the center filling out the middle.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Pass to Bufkin. Screen by Niang. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Smith the pass to Dosunmu. Screen by Smith. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires from 18. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively.
Timeout.
Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Ellis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Ricochet. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
The kick out to Ball. Launches a 3. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from White.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Young drives in. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Pass to Vucevic. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pick by Vucevic. Giddey, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 5. Young looking around. Yep, right through the net. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here is Daniels. White covering. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Offensive rebound. A shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. To the wing on the left. There's Ball with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Ball against Young. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans came.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Brown. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And here's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks, another 3.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Towns passes to Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Count it. Brunson's got 6 points.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart. It's his first trip to the line. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. And the basket by Towns.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And here's Brown for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. It's hauled in by White. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Holiday. Back to White. Screen by Horford. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Porzingis for 3. Drops in the 3. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. And it's Tatum missing. New York trailing. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McBride with it, picked up by Tatum. Three-pointer, Bridges hits the trifecta. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Horford, a screen on Payne. Pass to Horford. Here's Craig. Now Tatum. McBride covers. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bridges misses. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the inside. Here's Horford. Oh, Robinson with a block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Hauser passes to Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Pritchard. Cornette sets a screen. Puts up a three. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Payne. And he buries his first look.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Brunson finds Anunoby. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside White with the drive. 46 seconds left in the half. And the layup is good off the glass.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's McBride. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Holiday. And it's in there.
In the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. The rebound, Celtics. Right side Brown. And a missed layup. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics up 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau and Coach...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Hart. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hart's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Bridges finds Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics lead by 5. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And New York has possession. Outside Hart. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 5. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside White. Over to the wing. Porzingis passes to White. Outside Tatum. JT for 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Porzingis. He has 7, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Achua's checked in for New York. Towns on a screen. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 8.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. Oh, the response from Tatum.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 5. Outside Porzingis. To the left side wing. Porzingis sets a screen. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Bridges outside. Achua for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. The Celtics have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Brunson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Brunson. With 1 on the clock. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. So it's Boston now. After the basket by New York on the other end. There's Tatum with the 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pass to Robinson. Towns with the ball. Defended by Craig. Now McBride fires the 3, sinks the tray. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Brunson against Holiday. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I just on a tempo and put a few buckets on this squad.
Now here's Tatum. Floats one. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Celtics lead by 7. Tatum like a freight train coming. A miss there. Now 8 for 14. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Shoots over Hart. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Holiday. Hart from long range. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
To the wing, right side. Back to Holiday. They double team Tatum. Pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. There's Tatum with the three. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Timeout called, the Knicks. They're down by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 5 ticks left in the 4th. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Rich...
Expect a slower pace of the game.
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
No, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. 11 feet away. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Okongwu. And it's Shea missing. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And that one's good, Lillard.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The 3 ball connects from 3-point range.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Lillard. And he makes that one. Lillard's got 9.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Hawks passing it around. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Young. Driving in, and it's all evened up. Young's got his second bucket.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Timeout.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. And the Bucks making a change here. Smith is checked in.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Johnson with it. Back to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Lillard. LeVert the pass to Johnson. Good work defensively by Trent. Bucks leading by 3. Lillard outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Portis a screen on LeVert. Here's Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
On the wing, man. Guarded by Porter. LeVert in the corner. Over Lillard. And it's LeVert missing. From deep three-point land, and Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 15.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. Giannis slashing. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's LeVert. He has yet to score. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeVert's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Hawks.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Rizachet. Capella with a screen on Trent. To the middle from 6 feet. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Nice recognition that time from Capella. Aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the chippy right there. The Hawks trail by 4. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Green, and Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And it's Lillard missing. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Daniels dishes to Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Now here's Prince. Hasn't made one yet. Portis finds Lopez. Here's Lillard. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Driving inside, and he lays it straight in. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 20.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Young taking his time here. Count it. Young's got 11 points. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now, here's Kuzma. No scoring in this one. It's good.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Daniels with it, defended by Prince. Daniels, no good. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Lillard looking around. Pass to Lopez. Doubled by Okongwu. And here's Giannis from outside. The shot's good from Kuzma.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Rizichet. 5 points in the game. Cans it from downtown.
A true highlight of Rizichet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A nice shot by Young.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Prince outside. Poke loose. Here's Rizichet, guarded by Kuzma. Young outside. Offline with his three. The Bucks trail. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Prince. Young passes to Johnson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. George Niang is checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Trae Young. The Bucks also at the sub. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. LeVert kicks to Okongwu. Here's Rizichet. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 10 points for Rizichet.
Well, Rizichet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 25. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 28.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Capella with a screen on Trent to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. And oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Pass to LeVert. Driving the lane, and they pick up 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Lillard, bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Prince finds Lillard. Lock at 6. Over Young. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 30 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Here's Young driving to the basket. Yep, it counts.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Johnson with a screen on Lillard. Young drives in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Young outside. Shoots over Lillard. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Young.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Young going inside, and the layup is good. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Lillard against Young.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well. You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Reese's shot. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now, Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Got it!
And just solid play out of them that time.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And an intentional foul right there. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
This game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Kobe White. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Josh Giddey. And it's Ball in at the 1. Brown with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Brown passes to Holiday. Brown with it. Tatum from long range. Drills it from deep.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
And here's White. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Outside Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Now here's Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Ball outside. Picked by Vucevic. Pulls up. And Ball gets it to go.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the basket by Brown.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Ball passes to White. Releases. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside, Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game, too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. And a change for the Bulls. Jones is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Horford. And here's White. And here's Brown for three. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 6.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Jones. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Chicago.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. White against Brown. White, the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Nails it from 3.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
Here's Brown. 6 points for him. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. Over to the left wing. Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Patrick Williams out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's DeSumo in at the 2-guard. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Jones' shot is good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Tatum draws the double. Outside Craig. Pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that one drops. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Craig. Back to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Floats one up, and he takes it up and lays it in. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Jones finds Giddey. and every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. The kick to Tatum. Shoots over to Sumu. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. The Celtics with the lead. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Pass to Buzelis. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. And the basket by Holiday.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Picked by Vucevic. To the right side. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Outside, Brown. 17 seconds left in the first half. From the left block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 10 points in the game. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago, leading by 5. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. That one goes in.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
There's Tatum with the 3. That one doesn't drop. Chicago leading by 7. Down low, Buzelis. That shot off the mark. Good D by Porzingis. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Got a piece of it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Ball finds White. White with a screen on Porzingis. Pass to Buzelis. Tipped away. Now here's White. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Vucevic. White can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Tatum a screen on Ball. Outside Holiday. Tatum from long range. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in. 1:43 left in the third. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Tatum passes to Holiday. And here's Brown. Oh, sweet move. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Bulls leading by 6. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. The shake. And he sinks the layup. White's got his second basket.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Pritchard. Giddey defends. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this is about the stellar interior game of Nikola Vucevic. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Second chance effort. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Zach Collins, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That one goes. Count it.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. Over Giddey. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Chicago leading by 7. Outside Giddey. On target from range.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Pass to Hauser. Inside. Here's Craig. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. Holiday finds Tatum. Knocks down the long J.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against Brown. It's Giddey on the wing. The kick out to Ball. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Brown passes to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Pass to Vucevic. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. White can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Left side Holiday. Now here's Tatum, covered by Vucevic. Tatum can't hit. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And it's Giddey missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Tatum draws the double. White for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Pass to Vucevic.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Right side, Tatum. And it's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here. Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Now Tatum.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
Features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. Now, here is Young. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Suggs passes to Carter. Wagner outside. Back to Carter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got his team on the board to start the game for the Magic.
A highly coordinated big fellow. Carter Jr. has a variety of moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
4 on the clock. Banchero, that's good.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Pass to Rizichet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero with the ball. To the right side. Johnson against Wagner. Over Johnson. And it's Wagner missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young's shot is off. Young's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizichet. Mann's checked in for Daniel. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And here's LeVert after Jonathan Isaac hitting the three. Pass to Capella. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Anthony. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's LeVert. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Atlanta leading by 3. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang, LeVert out there with Rizachet. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's man in at the small forward. And the Hawks with the possession. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Rizachet. Count the basket.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Banchero outside. And Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's the pick. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Drops in the tray. Anthony's got 5 now.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And the Hawks with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. It's a 5-point game.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Rizachet, he's checked in for Levert. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. There's Wagner with the three. It's good from long range. Wagner's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Now, here's Wagner. From the baseline. That one a little long. The Hawks leading by 4. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Carter.
Shot clock violation. The anticipation from Carter Jr. has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
The Magic trail by 4. Suggs with the ball. Still without a basket. Puts it up from 12. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, guys, Caris LeVert getting it done today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now here's Caldwell Pope, scoreless thus far.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
A nice shot by Young. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
And here's Wagner following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Carter with a screen on Young. Inside. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Carter.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
The Hawks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Good, nice job down low.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Suggs. Carter for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his fifth rebound in this one. And here's Daniels. Back to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Suggs passes to Banchero. All sorts of time, and it's Orlando with another. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Rizachet. He's got 5. Here's Okongwu. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
From deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Pass to Capella. Here's Niang. The 9-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
LeVert against Anthony. It's tipped. They recover it. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Suggs against Young. Just 5 on the clock. And it's denied.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when you're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Magic have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Banchero against Johnson to take the lead. And it's Banchero missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Banchero looking around. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Daniels kicks to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Suggs. Here's Young. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Banchero inside. Johnson's there. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. No good from 3-point territory. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. Out to Lillard. Pass to Prince. The three ball. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And here's Boston. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Kuzma. Hits a three-pointer.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Now Tatum. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Tatum. Up top, Lopez. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. A main focus on their defense? Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 5 points.
Too much. Defense unable to slow Lopez down.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one, and he drops the first. Holiday hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Lillard. Buries it down low.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
1:09 left in the first. Holiday passes to White. Horford outside. Launches a three. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Horford.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They get it back. It's Kuzma with the miss.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Brown inside, working on Lopez. White for three. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma finds Lillard. Portis with a screen on Brown. Lillard against Brown. Lillard left side. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis high post. Shoots over Portis. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Tatum. And it's Trent penetrating. That one drops for him.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The baseline J. Hauser grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Shoots from the block. And Antetokounmpo, the bucket on the assist from Prince. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Tatum. Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
1:35 left in the second period. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
It's Prince on the wing. Lillard against Holiday. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
And you see how comfortable Lillard is once he gets inside. Very patient.
Kuzma against Brown. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Oh, Lillard after getting bumped.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Three-pointer Holiday. Pure from three-point range. Holiday's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lillard converting inside.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Now that's confident shooting there from Jrue Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. There's the 3. And Kuzma good for 3. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Tatum inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's White. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Timeout, timeout. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lillard against Holiday. Shoots from 14. Good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 10 points.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Kuzma for 3. Rebound Boston. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
To the paint. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Lillard. The 3 is up. 3 ball from Lillard.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Outside, Brown. Now Tatum. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White, and Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down, and 1.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Smith, he's checked in for Sims. Brown against Porter. Brown, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. Five to shoot. Buries it from three. 5 ticks left in the third quarter here. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 2-point game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Porter. That ties the game.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And here's Porter. Outside. Green. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. The baseline J is on the way, and he connects with a jumper. Tatum's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Holiday finds Tatum. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Holiday passes to Tatum to take the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum. Oh, big dunk right over Lopez.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Outside Tatum. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Holiday from long range. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball out there with White. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the 3 slot. For 3, Siakam. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Buzelis. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And it's the Pacers' ball. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Turner. It's good.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Nembhard with it. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over ball. Halliburton, that's good.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Nembhard. To the inside, Siakam. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Now Buzelis. Back to Giddey. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Halliburton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 4. Nembhard with it. Pass to Turner. The shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Halliburton looking around. Pass to Turner. Over Buzelis. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. That puts them in the lead.
Love whenever ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Halliburton outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Smith with a screen on Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb. Giddey's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Toppin passes to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Here's the floater. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Right wing. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Jones. Nembhard. No good on the triple. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, ball. Jones looking for an opening. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Pacers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Nembhard finds Nesmith. Now, here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Pass to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Turner. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball, and it's Giddey in at the small forward. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside, Ball. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Indiana leading by 3. To the left wing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Ball comes to help. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 16 points.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Outside, Ball. And here is Giddey. 7 points in the game. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Turner. It's up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Pulls up on the wing. And Giddey gets it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Sinks the triple.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Now here's Giddey. Nesmith covering, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey against Halliburton. Giddey, no good. Pacers leading by 5. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam outside. There's the triple. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Pass to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Bulls got 8 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Turner with the screen. And Indiana, another 3. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Indiana leading by 6. They've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Walker in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And it's Halliburton missing. Chicago is on 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Giddey. And it's blocked. Jones against McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Giddey, and he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
After Nembhard takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
And White kicks to Giddey. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Again, Chicago.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Pass to Neesmith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Neesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball against Halliburton. Vucevic with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here's Halliburton. It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Vucevic. Over Turner. And it's Vucevic missing. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Halliburton is double. At the elbow, it's Turner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence.
That's good from Turner. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Here's Vucevic. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. And so the Pacers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.